Welcome to War 5 of Season 27, and I gotta be honest, I think I messed up the order on some of these, so I think this is actually War 3, but we forgot to record our death sheet on one of the wars, I think, so either that or I messed something up somewhere. Anyway, this might be out of order a little bit, but this is one of the wars from 3 to 5. Starting off here in Section 1, I've got Rolk for, Mr. Sinister and Super Skrull. I haven't fought Super Skrull in war ever. I don't remember fighting him. So, but we'll start off with this one. Sinister, I really hate fighting because he does stuff like that. Him and Mysterio with that just like, we're just going to straight up throw a heavy, preparations just out of the blue. And it's like, ugh. So anyway, I don't normally worry about invading his SB1 too much because it doesn't do that much damage to the block. And there I was ready for this, the random heavy, but yeah. Actually, I guess it does do a decent chunk. What is that, 3,400 health? Oh well. Probably because the Schadenfreude, the 240% attack. I don't think he has any block penetration, but oh well. He's dead. That's what Rolk does. He just kills stuff. So going into this Super Skrull fight is where things actually kind of got a little bit interesting for me because I didn't know all his mechanics. So this is another one of those fights where I actually had to read up on him and figure out exactly what he did. Because if he gets so many buffs, then he gets a vigilance and I don't know, a bunch of other stuff. But the only thing that really matters is at one point he'll put a miss on you. So other than that, you don't really have to pay much attention to him. Yeah, there's the vigilance and the power gain, but the power gain didn't do anything. So I don't know if that just increases his power gain or what, but I don't know. I pretty much just ignored it. I mean, he's still Super Skrull. He's terrible as a champ. He doesn't hit very hard, and his kit isn't really all that interesting. So here you can see I got the falter on me, so all I just had to do was tap and get it off. And then here you're the energy vulnerability. So I guess you're supposed to get, eaten by an SB2 at that point or something. I don't know. He's so bad that he's not even worth really knowing anything about. And I'm sorry to say that, but whoever designed this champ was just an idiot. Now the one reason, a couple of the reasons why this fight's going on, you can see right now I'm only at 50% health, or got him down to 50% health, is because the armor up's on him, so that's reducing my damage. The physical resist obviously is reducing my damage. And also, I've noticed something about armor ups over the time. It seems to reduce your crit rating, which I don't think it's supposed to do, but it does. But it is kind of whatever. I was not trying at all to bait SB1s. I was like, I can just block his SB2. But when you get to that point where it's close to 2 bars, you might as well. And you can see this is a really slow fight. The rest of the war, or I think most of the rest of the war, I've got sped up quite a bit. I forgot how slow this fight was. But you can see here that he's somewhat annoying here because he does have the incinerate immunity, so all you're doing is the after effect damage. He does have the armor up, so he's reducing your damage from that, and then the physical resistance as well. So he is rather tanky here. How many hits was that, I wonder? See if that pop up. Or if I clicked off of it too quick. 80 hits. Yeah, so that's pretty tanky champ considering. So yeah, if you see him there, know that you got a little bit of a long fight. Probably just send a ghost there or something. Or Captain Marvel movie would armor break him. That'd be pretty good. So anyway, going into this fight, we got some thing fights coming up. So I accelerated through this. Pretty much the only thing you need to know about Strife is after a special one, he does the little cloak thing, which will put you into missing. So that's about all. And you want to prefer to bait his SB1 because I forgot his SB2 is like really hard to evade, and I can't remember if there's anything special to it. But I just do not try to deal with his SB2 at all. So in a fight like this where he has no passive power gain, it's not a concern. And yeah, so you can see it's a pretty simple fight. Just make the SB1, and that's it. And take care of the only problem of that node with the EMP modification, adding on the shock and all that stuff. So going into this, you haven't seen me on this path a lot, but this is the combat power rate thing, where you can either play around that, throw in specials and all that, but if you run suicides, then it's not really worth it, in my opinion, to play that way. You either kind of want to take off suicides or just deal with no specials. So Rolk, as you can see here, is very good with suicides, so I just used Rolk. I could have used Thing here, but I already had him planned for the next fight, and I didn't want to have to do too much of the healing. You can see here my old strategy for Stealthy was try to get him to evade without risking too much, and then that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's a pretty easy fight. I wasn't worrying about baiting his special one or anything. I did want him to throw the SB2. It doesn't do a lot of damage on the block, but I didn't really want to deal with constant evades like that, because sometimes he'll evade on the first hit, sometimes you have to go 4 hits. It's one of those where it's a Spider-Verse hero with the evade, and you can never guess exactly when they'll evade. It's unreliable, which is somewhat annoying, but that's why they're put on defense. Just don't overcommit yourself, and so you can always block and you'll be fine. This fight is Arcus. You can see I threw on some pretty big, nice boosts, and I think I threw on the invulnerability. I was kind of thinking at that second, but I did that. Yeah, I did, because I knew there was a good chance he was going to go to an SB3. I've fought him here before, and his power gain, and with Thing being such a low damage champ, then it's safer just to go ahead and throw on the special 3 or the invulnerability. But then I remembered here, I forgot what I was doing. I was eating a hit or something, and I was like, oh crud, that's gonna hurt. But so you can see he can tank like 1 or 2 specials, but that's about it. There he threw the special 2, and that was kind of nice because he could have gotten another special 3 there. So I don't really like fighting Arcus there, but Thing works. I think you're better off just using Doom and just dealing with the buffet. But that's my personal opinion. Going into this fight, this is why I have Torch on the team. He wasn't just there as a lawn ornament. I didn't really do too much other than I removed the suicides, obviously, and or I think, yeah, I removed suicides for this fight because I wasn't quite sure whether I could leave them on without triggering rage. So I was pretty sure I couldn't. So I took them off, and then here I was just pretty much slow playing it. If he's placing with MD, it would be a rather big problem, but so is eating the special one. But the special one, it doesn't really do all that much damage, and all it does is give you even more charges, or heat charges. So I don't think I removed Dex for this one, or maybe I did. Oh yeah, I must have. Okay, so I removed Dex as well. Yeah, this is the 3rd war. I'm remembering this now. So you can see there, obviously I was trying to bait the special, and there he finally throws it. I probably could have just smashed through, but better safe than sorry. It's a mojo. They're always fun, but Torch will go right through them. So that's this one. Sorry for a bit of the rambling and confusion, but this one got out of place, and I was trying to remember what was going on. So y'all have a good one.